Kyoto today at Good Nature Station. Now, this is a special episode about desserts. I was in a very dessert mood. We're going to be checking out Rao. It is a very special place, as you can see. Great interior design. Now, this is their mission statement. It's amazing to me that they come up with this. They talk about shaping memories based on expressive images of nature and the reflection of their minds. Gives you an idea what kind of treat we're in for. Now, I'm showing you the spread that I got here, and it's really hard to describe some of this stuff. They actually give me pamphlets with each one of these that go over each and every single one. Now, I was being super fat for your and my pleasure, so we'll go ahead and dive right into these. You're going to check out some of these desserts with me. Let's go on for the journey. It talks about at the World Chocolate Masters in 2022 held in Paris, they served as the chairperson of the judging committee in the artistic skill category. Its theme was tomorrow. They wanted to showcase the history of cacao. It has Mayan influences in the base of the dessert. The golden sauce was inspired by when cacao was used as money in medicine. It contains 10 different spices, the shape expressing industry when cacao was popularized by the aristocrats of the 17th century. Now, ame is my favorite. It's a dessert based off of essentially a theme of a world soaked in rain, depicting rain falling on a stone. One, it just looks beautiful, exactly like the picture, and I can relate to the chef, but then I'm just whiplashed back throughout my entire trip. Flowers. A gradation of blue and green, the decorative flowers are deliberately dried, expressing the way life begins to shine as the dryness changes to moisture. Covered by yogurt and rose mousse. Inside is the lychee jelly, giving impression of a world that shines with moisture from the ground up. I think I can confidently say this is probably the best dessert that I've had in my entire life. It was amazing. I really think it's hard to describe. The pamphlet does it justice, as you can see as I was reading that. But it just threw me back to when I went to Ashikaga Park. As you can see, it just flooded me with those memories, and it was such a fantastic dessert. Now, next is taki. This is essentially supposed to be like a grandeur of nature. It represents a waterfall of coffee. They had went to Costa Rica and saw a waterfall on a coffee farm, which is where they drew inspiration for this dessert. Now, this is also, of course, got inspiration of a tiramisu. And I mean, it's exactly pretty much what that was, but just on a whole different level. You can see it paired essentially perfectly with the coffee that I have in the background. Colors match exactly the same. And it was just the perfect pairing. I mean, if I didn't have that coffee, I don't know if I would like it as much, but I'm a coffee lover. It was fantastic. Next is tane. Now, this is essentially a dessert that is associated with the deliciousness of condensed seeds. And the shape of the dessert is actually a seed when it's about to sprout. So you can actually kind of see that. As I cut into this, this is really good because it's so moist. Now, this is going to be a hazelnut and pistachio lover's dream. You can literally see oozing out. I mean, it's just so much liquid in there based off of the various seeds that they use, according to the pamphlet. Now, I think that there was also some sort of fruit that they put in, because as you can see when I'm scraping that, there's like red. And I obviously don't know any seeds, at least that I'm aware of, that are, red. So I'm assuming that there's raspberry of some sort in there. I could kind of taste that. The dashi used in Japanese cuisine is sometimes referred to as umami ink painting. We feel that this is because the Japanese tend to focus on the essence of the stripped down beauty drawn in the black and white world. In other words, dashi is simple, but it is the core part of umami. In contrast, Western cuisine often combines dozens of meats, vegetables, spices, and other ingredients to create complex flavors. In other words, it can be said that it is like an oil painting of umami, in which umami is layered and consolidated, inspired by that when we thought about how we to interpret umami as a Japanese pastry chef in this modern world. This was my second favorite dessert that they offered. It cut like a cloud. It was so good. Hana. This is the dessert that approaches the beauty of seasonal flowers from the appearance and taste. It is the image of the moment of flowers blooming, wet with morning dew. Rich cream cheese mousse, souffle cheesecake with strawberry basil compote, basil sauce, and green apple basil sauce on the petals on the outside. This was really good. One, it makes me laugh a little bit because I always tell people that one of my favorite combinations is strawberries and basil. They look at me like I'm crazy. Now you can see that they got you covered. They have gift boxes as well. Now I didn't get these, but they all looked amazing, super professional, offering all kinds of different delicacies. Now they also have lots of different breads, and canellis, whatever you want, they have it. Not everyone wants dessert all the time, and I get that. They also have specialty chocolates, bonbons, those types of things. You can actually see they just won an award in 2025 for being one of the top pastry chefs. Really hope you guys enjoyed this trip with me over to Rao. Now, if you're in the Kyoto area, definitely come and check them out. Definitely something not to sleep on. You can check out their reviews. They got stellar reviews on their page on Google. And we'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.